It's day 7 of the Liberator project, and today has just been pretty much disaster. Last night I went in, had a shower, made something to eat, and I didn't even finish eating. I fell asleep, so I didn't do any eBaying. So I had to do that this morning. Now, sadly, quite a few people have let me down. There's been over a couple £100 that I'm going to have to relist and not get, and I really depended on that money because obviously I haven't got a job or anything, so I'm relying on that to keep money coming in. Also, I did buy that very expensive 3D printer, which was a stretch, but I thought I was all right. But you know, today's like today have been a problem for me. The reason I wanted the printer as soon as possible was I wanted to 3D print a few things for the camper as well as things for my own project. So I wanted to, you know, like there's a headlight surround you can see somewhere over there that I want to make, and a few door handles and things. So I really wanted the printer as soon as possible, and although it was expensive, it was possible. But relying on other people, it's proved to be a bit of a disaster all in all. Now, I have got my selfie stick, and I did an entire video using it, and I thought it was very good to have the extra distance. However, it kept cutting out, and in the end the video was like 4 or 5 parts. It was just a mess, and I thought I'll find out what's wrong with the Bluetooth remote, and tonight I will do a proper video then. So I'm going to do, this is the second take, which is almost you know, I'm almost worried about production, but you didn't really want to see 4 or 5 little videos. I thought I would stick it all together into one, and I can keep, you know, I can just, I didn't even know what I said the first time, but I can talk again. Right, other than big money problems, and because I didn't get that money in aeroplane now, don't worry about it. As I didn't get that money in, loads of things bounced at the bank. It's had a whole raft of other things go wrong because of it. But you know, there's bound to be setbacks, and overall, I'm not, you know, I can cope. I've managed to do a fair bit on the van today, as you can see. You take me with me. What I've been doing is, now the van's clean, I've been touching up the paint on the outside. Now, the vehicle is forward signal red. What I've been doing is I've been using Hammerite bright red, which is not the same, but it's certainly better than big areas of rust or patches on things on the van. So I've been touching the van up with that. Now, as you can see from this door, the guy before that had the camper before me did a lot of welding. He put a new floor plan in, he reskinned the door. He did a very good job, but it wasn't painted, it was just primed. So cleaned that up and painted it with Hammerite. Yes, you can see it doesn't match, but it looks better, and if anyone wants to take on the camper as a project, it gives them a better idea of what it's going to look like when it's finally done. It's an improvement more than anything. As you can see, this it looked a lot nicer with the selfie. Right, this I think will come off. It's just someone sprayed some matte black paint on that, but I think with a Brillo pad and a bit of elbow grease I can bring that up. So I didn't want to get carried away. You know, though it's tricky. I mean, as you can see, as I'll show you in a minute, I did get carried away. So anyway, I think that's looking really nice. We go round. I'll take you for a walk. Right. The badge I'm going to stick, I've taken them off to clean them because they were hanging off anyway. I'll sort that out. I'll sort them out tonight, get them put back tomorrow. I didn't paint this because the paint's peeling, so it does need, it's not a 10-minute job. I need to get a wire brush on that, and then a sanding block, take this loose paint off and then paint it. And I think I would prefer it in grey rather than black. I'll have to see if there's grey Hammerite available in the shop, and also I get paid something from eBay, so I can afford to buy some of it. Right, moving round. I'm carrying a card with me for later. Right, I'll show you the van. I think that's looking far nicer. I mean, I'm really pleased the way it's, I'm always saying really pleased, but I'm very pleased the way it's coming in and going. That looks nice now, looks very good. What I've done on both sides of the van is that I've touched up the paintwork, and I've taken the door cards off because they're covered in this sort of Copydex rubberized glue, and I'm going to either make some more ones or tidy those up, or probably keep the vinyl front sheet and put some more hardboard behind them to make some nice door cards. I've also painted in the footwells and the paint. I'll tidy those edges up tomorrow. I couldn't do it in one hit because the red paint was still a bit tacky, so I couldn't mask it. But it doesn't really show, but I will tidy that up more tomorrow, you know, when the paint's solid. You see, come back. That's looking okay. Now, I was just going to touch up the paint, you know, like the odd, you know, whether it was rusted or there was paint missing or someone had put primer on it. I just wanted to touch those up, but I did get a bit carried away on the front wing, as you can see. So what happened was, I'll try and get that, you can see it. Okay, because the paint was missing on the top of the front wing, I'll show you the other one to show you what I mean. And so here we go. So, because the paint had actually worn off back to the primer, I got a bit carried away and hammerited the whole top of the wing. Now, I think it looks really nice. I don't know if that was a good move or not, and I'm open to ideas. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the best. So you can see the two wings. Now, do you think I should paint the bonnet and paint the other wing? Do the whole lot, or do the whole red of the van to make it match and look nicer, or shall I leave it as it is? Now, I don't know what I'm doing. I will take the majority decision. If you've got a strong opinion one way or the other, leave a comment and I will actually go with the majority. If the majority think I paint the whole bonnet and the top wing, I'll buy some more paint and do that. If not, I'll leave as it is. I mean, I am doing the van up to sell it. I shouldn't really get too carried away, but I think it looks really nice. You can see that now. So the tomorrow, hopefully, I'll get paid for something I've sold, and that gives me money to actually post. I can't even afford the postage at the moment. That gives me money to post off another set of parcels and list more things, and you know, I will list more things and keep going, and hopefully that will sort itself out. And tomorrow I'm going to start on the inside of the cockpit. I'm going to take the seats out. I've got some new covers for them, and I'm going to, you know, paint them all up inside, paint the frames, sort out a lock. I've got some winding mechanisms and stuff. I'll try and make the cockpit nice tomorrow. That's my goal. It's been a week, you know, time is flying on. I hope to have the van up for sale by now, but you know, with the best will in the world, I think it's going to be another 4 days at least. If the weather doesn't hold, it could be another week or two, but I say my goal is to get that up for sale as soon as possible. Right, you've seen some progress today. I shared a few of my problems and tomorrow it would be clean out the cockpit, and please stick me for more Hammerite adventures soon. Goodbye.